town of Ioco was originally a company town where most of the residents worked for an oil refinery called the Imperial Oil Corporation. The refinery opened in 1915, and by 1917, 200 people lived in the town in shacks. There was one school and 2 grocery stores. By 1920, construction on houses for the residents began, and 83 houses were built. Included in the town were 2 churches, a community hall, a tennis court, a baseball diamond, and a lawn bowling green.
Before World War II, there was no organized fire protection. Yeah, that is crazy.
The thought of that, like your house went up in flames, that's it. There's no one coming out. Like, that's so rough.
Well, there was no organized fire protection.
Yeah, but like, what
so,
are people gonna do? Run out there with buckets of water?
Maybe.
Like, you need a pressurized fire hose. Let's see, this one's actually got a garage. Oh look, people be crawling in.
Yeah? Where?
There's also a security camera right there, so it's not like you'd be able to see anything anyway. As much as I would love to go into these. This building is really cool.
Yeah, it is.
There's a garage there too.
After admiring this old grocery store, a man who had been mowing the lawns and who lived in one of the 2 remaining occupied houses chatted with us about the town's history. He lived in the town when it was still active and had interesting things to say. The people living on 1st and 2nd Avenue were the managers and bosses of the oil refinery, and the people on 3rd and 4th Avenue were the hourly pay employees. Sometimes, if the people from opposite ends got into an argument, both sides of town would stop talking to each other for a while. There was also a huge lawn bowling team, and people from England and Africa would fly over to participate in the events. We had no idea the small township was so significant.
Yeah, he was right. There were a lot more houses here. That sucks.
For 20 years, the town and the oil refinery flourished, but it all started to fall apart because of World War II. Lots of employees enlisted in the army, and energy sanctions and supplies were no longer guaranteed for the refinery. Imperial Oil decided they didn't want to be landlord anymore, and a lot of the employees and town residents left and had their homes dismantled. Ioco Substation Refinery took over the oil corporation, but the town was never the same and completely lost its spark. The Groceteria, which was a grocery store and cafeteria, served its last meal in 1975, then officially closed its doors. Out of the 83 houses in Ioco, only 15 remain. Today, the town has turned into an outdoor history museum, with the 15 homes preserved and plaques with the Ioco history stationed up and down the streets. And here the buildings will stand, boarded up and empty, hopefully for a very long time.
It's probably so hard to put myself in the mind of a kid living here. I want to go to school.